Hello again, my friends, my fellow modelers, and my fellow fans of Jaws. We're celebrating Jaws' 50th anniversary this summer. I recently did a video showing you guys or introducing you to the AGORA models version of the Orca. Of course, this was Quint's boat in the classic summer movie Jaws. Well, again, I had shown you the introduction and we were waiting for the pre-order. Well, I got an email on July 29th at 2025 at 10:04 a.m. This subject is Amity Island welcomes you. You open the email, it says you're going to need a bigger boat. The first model from our collaboration with Universal Products and Experiences is now live on our website. The website is currently displaying our fully approved and movie-accurate computer-generated images, which will now be used for producing model parts. As we move through the production process, we will update our images to demonstrate the prototype and the finished model. On the bottom, it says, the promise will be no pre-launch price increases. When you click on that, you're brought to the AGORA models page, and you see an absolutely beautiful picture representing the Orca. Now, if this is any way it's going to look when it's finished, it's going to be amazing, because the detail on this, right down to the sonar, you can see a generator, Quint's fishing chair. We got the oxygen tanks behind the ladder, and we got Hooper's cage all the way to the left, and it says Orca, the iconic fishing boat from Spielberg's 75 cinematic masterpiece Jaws. And if you have an account, I have an account, so I already signed in. And when we go down, you can see right away there's a pre-order button, but we'll get to that in a minute. So below that, you can see the Orca from Jaws. Amity Island welcomes you, the summer of 1975. Quint's fishing boat became a center of action as the beleaguered captain, Chief of Police Martin Brody, and school oceanographer Matt Hooper set sail from Amity Harbor in Steven Spielberg's classic 1975 cinematic masterpiece, Jaws. The availability will be early 2026. Here are some early 3D computer renders of our prototype. We will be updating these images to show our handmade sample shortly. So, looking at some of the pictures, again, if this is what it's going to look like, it's going to be pretty cool. You can see this is her port side toward the stern. You can see the barrels are going to be in front, as is the gangway, where Quint likes to go out and fire the darts. The next picture, you can see the stern. You can see her propeller and her rudder and the bottom of the ship. The next picture, you can see the front at the bow section. You can see those really cool iconic jaws, shark jaws that are on the front of the ship. The next picture shows the height of the mast. The main mast goes all the way up. The next picture, you can see again, it shows the complete ship, the mast, and it shows the front port side. And then we look down on the forecastle deck, or the bow section. You can see the gangway. We got a little bucket with some rope, and we have those iconic barrels that they shot into the shark. Of course, they fired 3 of them into them. Then we see the port side of the ship, and those are the pictures. So when we go below that, you can see the specifications. The Orca, in consultation with crew members from the original movie and with the support of Universal Products and Experiences, we set out to create the most precise model of the Orca ever to be produced. Not a single detail has been overlooked, as we relived every second of the movie on board what is arguably the greatest boat in movie history. Featuring music and sounds, get ready to dim the lights and immerse yourself in those memorable scenes, including the mesmerizing USS Indianapolis speech delivered by Quint to Hooper and Brody in the galley. This model features removable parts to allow access to all important parts of the ship, like the galley and accessories including the shark cage, Quint's toolbox, Hooper's scientific electronics, and many more. Working features will be controlled by a specifically designed helm-style remote control. So the specifications of the model now, it's going to be in 1/16 scale. The materials will be Zamac metal and ABS. The length will be 31 3/4 inches. She'll be 9 1/4 inches wide, and she'll have a height of 28.5 inches. So the weight is yet to be determined because it's still in the computer stages right now. It's got 630 parts approximately. Some of the features, we got the sounds, and the sounds include the haunting Indianapolis speech, Jaws theme and Out to Sea theme, the engine sounds, and more movie quotes. 12 lights, including the spotlight under the crow's nest and the foot support, the searchlight on the flying bridge, navigation lights, and the interior cabin lights. It includes a display stand, remote control, rotating engine propeller with accompanying engine sound, textured finish to the hull, removable flying bridge, removable ship's wheel in the flying bridge, opening doors, windows, and hatches. So when we go down, you can see it's all in the detail. So the outstanding detail at 1/16 scale. You can see a picture of the galley with the camping stove and movie accurate detail. The next one, you can see the flying bridge lifts off to reveal the all-important main cabin. And then the last picture is the bench, seat, and the table, the location for Quint's mesmerizing Indianapolis speech. You can also upgrade to what they call the collector's edition, and they add a little bit more features, and I'll tell you guys what they are. So the collector's edition, to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Jaws, why not upgrade to this very special collector's edition? It features, in addition to the standard Orca model kit, our special 50th anniversary collector's edition comes with the following unique items. 3 1/16 scale figurines. This would include Chief Brody, Captain Quint, and Matt Hooper. First sightings of the shark and a memorable "you're gonna need a bigger boat" scene. Figurines come pre-painted. Replica of the Amity Island welcomes you billboard to display alongside your model. A unique collector's edition Jaws display pack commemorating the 50th anniversary of the movie, and a signed and individually numbered certificate of authenticity. Now it says signed. I don't know if they would have the only one that's really around that was part of that crew is Richard Dreyfuss. But I think they would say that if he had signed the certificate of authenticity, so I don't know who would sign it. So on the bottom you can see the display the plaque that they're talking about, the Jaws 50th anniversary for the Orca 1/16 scale. When you look to the right, you can see Brody, Quint, and Hooper, the figurines. And these, of course, are they're still in the computer program stage. The design images shown for illustrative purposes only. The final figurines will be painted, and we will update images as they become available soon. Below that, you can see the Amityville Island billboard. 50th Annual Regatta, July 4th through July 10th. Amity Island welcomes you. And that's about a foot long. So when you go below that now, you're brought to the options. Okay, so you're buying options. When you place your order, we'll send your first pack with the first stages of your kit to build your model. Following this, you will be sent another pack every month for 11 months, and you will be charged monthly. Alternately, you can choose a 24-month plan or different plans. So when you look on the bottom, the first option is 12 months. So pack 1 is $74.99, and then it would be $149.99 each month for 12 months. Then we have the second option, and that's what I chose, because the 24 months, the first pack is $74.99, and then it's $79.99 a month. It will take 24 months, but I did it this way because I have a lot going on right now. I have a few different projects, plus it's a little more affordable for me to do the $80 a month rather than $150. So the final option would be the collector's edition, and it would be $349 for pack 1, and then $149.99 a month. And that's a little too rich for my blood. If it would be signed by Richard Dreyfuss, that's altogether different. I might have been inclined to go with that option, but I'm just going to go with the regular subscription. So that's the one I had gone to. Below that, you can see the picture that was on the website before they had the pre-order. And below that, you can see again the pre-order button. So when you hit the pre-order button, you're brought to a page where you put your information in. And what I had done was, because I had signed in, I actually had, I had 1,200 points, because the AGORA Models is the same company that I got my Titanic from. And incidentally, I'm still working on that, and I'll be putting on a video update on that soon. But I got 1,200 points for the Titanic packages that I received from AGORA. So what I was able to do is I was actually able to use it, and as a result, the first pack was free for me. So once you fill out all of your information, you submit it, you're brought to a thank you page, and it says, "Thank you for your order. Your order confirmation has been sent to you by email. Please use our support link below to contact us if you have any questions or need any support." And that's basically going to be it. They say it's due in early 2026. All right, so when you get your email, mine says, "Thank you for your order from AGORA Models." And today is Thursday, July 31st, 2025. So you can see the AGORA Models, and it says, "Hi Jerry, thank you for your order. When your order is ready for shipping, you'll receive a dispatch notification with a tracking number, and we will keep you updated every step of the way. View your order by signing into my account or using the button below. Here is your order summary. Subscription summary, the Jaws Orca 24 months. And the subscription starts on January 5th of 2026. If you have any questions, please visit the support section." So, my friends, that is the update to the Orca from Jaws. And I really can't believe a model kit of that boat has not been made in the 50 years of Jaws history. I would have loved to have a model kit of the Orca. So I guess we wait for this one, and this one looks like, if it lives up to the hype, it's going to be amazing. So my friend, when it comes to this build, the next video will be when I get the tracking notification and the anticipation of getting the first pack. So my friends and fellow Jaws fans, I thank you for watching. Until my next video, I'll talk to you guys soon.